Have you ever pondered the power of silence? Often we perceive silence as merely the absence of noise, but it's so much more. It is a profound state of mind, a universe of tranquility within us, waiting to be explored. Throughout history, in myriad cultures, silence has been revered as a sacred space, a realm where thought and introspection thrive. In the East, the sages meditate in silence to attain enlightenment. In the West, the Trappist monks take vows of silence, believing that in quietude, one can hear the voice of God. In the silence we find a paradox. It often communicates more effectively than words. A pause in conversation, a moment of quiet reflection, can say more than 1,000 words ever could. In the realm of philosophy, silence takes on a deeper meaning, especially in the school of Stoicism. But what is this deeper meaning, and how does Stoicism interpret the enigma of silence? Let's delve deeper. So what is Stoicism, you might ask? Stoicism, hailing from ancient Greece, is a philosophy that has stood the test of time. At its core, it's about teaching self-control and fortitude to overcome destructive emotions. It's a philosophy that, rather than shying away from the challenges of life, embraces them as opportunities for growth and learning. Imagine a philosophy that doesn't simply tell you how to think, but rather how to live. That's Stoicism. It's about finding tranquility in the midst of chaos, peace in the eye of the storm, by controlling what can be controlled, our thoughts, our reactions, our emotions. Now let's delve a little deeper and explore the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom, the first virtue, is about understanding the world around us and our place within it. It's about making informed decisions, guided by reason, rather than being swayed by emotional impulses. Courage, the second virtue, is not just about physical bravery, but also moral courage. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's difficult, even when it's uncomfortable. Justice, the third virtue, emphasizes fairness, equity, and respect for others. It's about treating all individuals with dignity and kindness, regardless of their status or circumstances. And finally, temperance, the fourth virtue, is about moderation and balance. It's about not succumbing to excess, whether that's in terms of food, drink, or even emotions. And where does silence fit into all this? Stoics view silence as a form of self-control and a way to gain wisdom. It's about listening more than speaking, observing more than reacting. It's about creating a space for reflection, for introspection, for understanding. Stoicism, therefore, teaches us to embrace silence, not just as a form of communication, but also as a path to self-discovery and inner peace. And so, as we journey through life, let's strive to incorporate these Stoic principles into our daily routines. For in the quiet, we find the strength to weather any storm. Let's delve deeper into the power of silence in Stoicism. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from listening more and talking less. It's about giving space to other people's perspectives and carefully considering them. Silence, in this context, isn't just the absence of noise or words. It's an active, intentional choice to quiet the mind, to make room for deeper understanding. Silence in Stoicism is also about managing our reactions. It's easy to respond immediately and thoughtlessly to a situation, but Stoicism advises us to pause, to let silence take the reins. This pause, this silence, fosters self-control. It allows us to respond, not react, and in doing so, we turn away from impulsive decisions and towards thoughtful action. But perhaps the most profound aspect of silence in Stoicism is its role in cultivating inner peace. The Stoics saw silence as a sanctuary, a refuge from the noise of the external world. By embracing silence, we can connect with ourselves, confront our thoughts and feelings, and achieve tranquility. So, silence in Stoicism is not just about being quiet. It's a practice, a discipline that helps us listen, understand, and respond with wisdom. It's a tool to manage our reactions, to cultivate self-control, and to foster inner peace. Silence in Stoicism is not merely golden, but it is a tool for personal growth and a key to unlock wisdom. As we journey through life, Stoicism and the power of silence can become our guides. These principles remind us to be present, to listen, and not let external noise shake our internal equilibrium. They urge us to contemplate, to realize the value of silence in our hectic world, and to embrace the Stoic approach for a more balanced life. So, are you ready to embrace the silence? Are you ready to explore the Stoic path? Remember, silence is not just the absence of noise, it's the beginning of wisdom.